that water. It has been proven, not by me of course, but other persons that have, tested the water and drank it as well. Several films were recorded here as well, but a popular Netflix series was also recorded here. It's called Outer Banks, season 3 to be specific. For those of you who might have watched it or who might be watching it in the future, you might see something that's familiar to you found within Harrison's Cave. We're making our way towards the Twin Falls once more, two merging waterfalls that contain water from two separate streams that flow through Harrison's Cave. We are making our way towards Explorer's Photo Exit. Tony and Ole with a great acoustics, and so is this cavern. We usually like to highlight persons right now who are celebrating a birthday. Anybody in February celebrating a birthday? Any February, or March? Because tomorrow's going to be March. If you're born in March, you can raise your hands too. We're going to sing happy birthday to celebrate you guys. Alright, will you guys join in with me? Alright, let's do it. In 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Alright, we are re-entering 7 Assistant Grade Hall. Thousands if not millions of these next to that guys, that's the formation you can touch. It's all the way up there. First guys, when that keep your keep touching. Yes, this is the chandelier. It is categorized as a drapery stalactite, as this was once an active waterfall as well. As I spot my light on it, you can see how it sparkles or shines. Beneath it is its corresponding stalagmite, and two of them are a pair, and they are destined to meet each other in 20,000 years from now to form what we call a column or a pillar. Here's the next stone. These spaces within the ceiling that you see here were caused by water that would have filled this passage entirely thousands of years ago. They now remain as remnants of that traveling. Yes, yes. My partner has been admitting the whole time. I appreciate your honesty. I ask because can you see the waterfall just behind me? We allow you to touch that water free of charge. There won't be a fight for you to do so. I am also not pulling your legs. We allow you to do it here. You can't do it with the simple. Welcome to Castle. Remember, you will not find any formations going through them. We're approaching the end of the pool of water. This is Mirror Lake, a natural lake that lies beneath the surface of this beautiful island. It wraps itself all the way around. The fastest growing formation. It is also the youngest. It grows rapidly due to the constant flow of water. As you're observing it, tell me something. Are you guys tempted to touch this wall? Yes. You can admit that to your tour guide. I know this because I myself am always tempted to touch it. Doesn't it appear to be very soft or squishy in texture? Now that is an illusion, as flowstone is just as hard as a shell you would find on the beach. It is also 2.5 centimeters in thickness. What you're seeing above your heads is what remains of what was once an active waterfall. Wow. We now call it a drapery stalactite. Some persons say it looks like the hem of a skirt or maybe even a tablecloth. As you might like that formation, it's called that unique cloth-like structure. For the couples on board, we're approaching the most romantic spot inside Paris' cave. We just arrived at the altar. As we are at the altar, aren't you guys seeing a gentleman down on one knee? And adjacent to him is his partner. They're standing there. She's wondering, why is he taking so long to tie his shoelaces? Now we have somewhere else to be. We've also had many proposals about to enter a more narrow passage. We'll ask that you keep your valuables inside at all times. As we enter, we are now making our way through the snake tunnel. Now, whilst you will not find any snakes within this tunnel, but you will find a place of them on formations that they're above your heads. And to the side of you, they're telling us a story about the construction of this tunnel, and we did not play a part in carving it, but rather we found it this way. And as you look on either side of you, while you're seeing that white substance on the walls, some persons say it looks like melted vanilla ice cream or ice, maybe even a freeway up here. And now we are residing on its lower level. This is the Great Hall. It's 150 feet in height. It is also 150 feet in width. It houses within its walls the ancient ones. They've been here for tens of thousands of years, withstanding the testaments of time. I am sure if they had mouths to speak, they would have many stories to tell us about Barbados as it evolved over the centuries. The Twin Falls. Now, it was upon finding the Twin Falls that it had indicated to them that this cave was much larger than they had originally thought. We'll allow you to take a few moments to take photos of these beautiful falls that I mentioned. They do contain water from two separate streams that flow through the cave. They merge to create a singular stream that then travels deeper beneath the surface level that we are now seated on. Above your heads, you'll find these tiny crystal-like formations. We call them soda straws. You guys see where we call them soda straws, right? Yeah, they look like straws, don't they? But these are baby stalactites. They're very vulnerable at this stage. They can easily be broken, torn off, or damaged. And as we leave from this exit entrance, they would have rediscovered in 1969 utilizing the archival notes of Dr. George Pinkard, and in 1970 is when they would have started utilizing it to enter the cave. It's a mile, and then for those of you wondering if there are any animals or creatures inside of the cave, they are, but they are confined to the entrance you're seeing above Explorer's Pool. That is where you would find the bats and the spiders, the frogs and the centipedes and other nocturnal. Also have an appreciate to sign your names after you said I do. And right here is where we would seat 20 guests in the circumference where we are about to stop. This will also be our first point of interest where we allow you to disembark the tram and walk along on foot for 3 minutes. Within that time, if you have any questions or queries, you can feel free to ask me at any time. Feel free to disembark, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to which led them into the first cabin or chamber we will be visiting on our journey today. A circular chamber. We've named it the Rotunda Chamber. Are you guys ready to see it? Yeah. All right. As we enter the Rotunda, we are now reaching a depth of 80 feet beneath the surface of what we call the village. And as we observe the village, ladies and gentlemen, as you look up to your left, you'll now notice that there are some people over here. Can you guys see them? I can see mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, aunties and uncles, grandparents and great-grandparents, and they're all here, nestled together at one, within this one community called the village. As you look at these people closely, you notice that some of them are huddled together as though they're hugging or embracing each other. Those are several of the reasons why we've chosen to name this collection of stalagmites the village. Now, as we pass alongside the village, we can hear and also see water flowing downwards. This is one of the main streams that we'll be following alongside on our journey throughout Harrison's Cave today. And as we travel upwards, we're also seeing some spaces here that have been exposed for our viewing. As you look through these spaces, visualize with me. Can you imagine yourself being a 6-foot individual climbing through these tiny spaces? Well, that's what our two brave adventurers had to endure as they would have utilized these spaces as passageways that led them up. You can now see has been tested. And we've concluded that the water within it is 85 to 95% pure, filtered, drinkable rainwater. With that being said, anybody feeling thirsty? Found within these sword-like stalactites, the pointed ones that hang upward from above, you will also find calcium carbonate beneath them. That can be found within the long-shaped or rounded stalagmites. These are the ones you can see pushing upward from the floor of this cavern. The growth process for each of them is also immensely slow. It takes each of these formations 120 years to increase by 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch of growth. So that's an incredibly slow process. On the topic of feeling, has anybody started to feel any rain droplets on your skin? I'll tell you what, you can start to rub those in right about now. They have the ability to make each of you 10 to 15 years younger. You might want to start having those in right about now, as they are completely harmless and they do travel from the surface above us through this porous, permeable stone above your head called coral lime.
it was.